Next up here is this is an article from The Verge, maybe a little bit interesting. The future of streaming is ads. Call it fast, call it AVOD, call it whatever you want. But free ad-supported streaming is having a moment, and is going to be bigger from here. I think what we're going to see happen, this is kind of what the article's talking about, is YouTube is one of the only successful online streaming platforms that is free for anybody to use to watch any content on the platform other than movies and TV shows at the moment. Now, other big-name services have had a really good run, like Netflix, Hulu, HBO Max, Disney+, Apple TV+, and others have had a great run of these subscription-based models. Problem being, when everybody has a subscription-based model and the content people want to watch is spread out over all those, you end up having to pick and choose, and at some point, you're going to just have to pass up on certain ones. And then it comes down to who has the most of the content you want to watch, and now we have a massive problem for a lot of companies. So for a few bucks a month or more, entertainment is now easily available at our fingertips from everybody. With that, streaming services are always on. You can always watch what you want. You don't have to worry about if it's going, what times are going to be on. Is it going to be gone soon? It'll be there for a while. Now, there's other companies that have started adding these advertisement-based video on demand. Google does this a little bit on YouTube, where every once in a while they'll have a free with ads. If you go to the YouTube Movies and TV YouTube account, I believe, you can go to a section called Free with Ads, and they're free movies to watch, and you just watch ads periodically throughout the movie. And that's including if you're a YouTube Premium member, you will still have to watch the ads on those movies. Some platforms have started to add cheaper subscription plans that are also ad supported. So Netflix has already discovered that it makes more money per user on its ad supported plan, which is a $7 a month plan with a few ads an hour than it does with just its pure subscription based models. Disney Plus has an ad supported plan now too. So does the new Max service, which is HBO's new whatever. There's also a service that Amazon, I believe, employs on Amazon Prime Video called Freevee, which will let you watch movies and TV shows on there with ads put in as well. Peacock and increasingly the rest of the industry are also adding these tiers. Now, the benefit for a consumer is, as it turns out, with YouTube still being the biggest video platform, it turns out that people are okay with a certain amount of ads. Now, with these Hollywood movies, they cost way more than, unfortunately, a YouTube video does. And so your way to make money back on that is to have a subscription. And they're learning that doing ads, if you lower the subscription a month, people are more likely to sign up. And they watch the ads, which makes the company more money in the long term anyways. So it's, in some sense, it's a loss for consumers, because consumers now are technically spending more money to watch the content. Well, it doesn't feel that way because everyone's so indoctrinated with ads that they don't think about it. And a $20 subscription sounds way worse. Now, they're free to think about their product differently, and in many cases, land these companies better. Tubi and Pluto make money every time you watch something, so they only have one job: get you to watch as many things as possible. Same thing YouTube does. The more you stay on the platform and watch, the more ads they serve you, the more money they make, which is arguably, again, the consumer is benefited from that because they only want to show you what you want to watch. Now, for some of these services, you don't even have to sign up for a subscription. They literally run like YouTube with Hollywood content. We're just going to use Hollywood as our thing here. Now, this is great. This is cool. I'm torn to see how this is going to work. It'll be interesting to see if there will always be a subscription tier that will allow you to skip ads, or if those will go up in price again to match what they're able to do with this ad plus subscription model. And the subscription model was going to die at some point, because the truth of the matter is, like I was explaining earlier, if you have to subscribe for everything, at some point you got to pick and choose what you're subscribed to, and then you stop subscribing to certain ones, and that's how you put a company out of business, unfortunately. So how do you combat that? People indoctrinated with ads already. Most people don't really care as much as you would think people would. So you charge a little bit for a subscription just to kind of get your bottom line a little covered, and then you make your money with your ads. And that is where the industry is heading. especially with streaming services. So we'll see how this goes for these companies, but I don't see why this won't work for them. It's a big move.